All right, everybody, welcome to the pilot and first episode all time of Sideline Mornings. I want to welcome you guys. My name is Jeff Thomas. JT, please call me, along with my co-hosts, Matt Vignal, aka Matty V, and Elijah Falafamui Falau. We are super excited to be here. The first podcast, we've been talking about doing this for a while, and all the things that come with it. So it all really originated back in September when everybody thought it was a huge joke. All they did was make fun of us, tell us how much it's not going to work and how we cannot do this. But fellas, here we are. We made it. We're living out something that we've been wanting to do for the past 6-7 months now. So big shout out to all of our partners and people involved. Our executive producer, New York, we really appreciate you and all the things that you've done for us. The location, which is going to go undisclosed for everybody out there, but big shout out to our location. What a phenomenal spot to be in with all the offerings and everything. So thank you so much to them. And so let's jump into it, fellas. Really, how we got started came kind of out on a whim, didn't it? One day.
Well, originally started with you two.
Oh, yes, that's right. Elijah and I did talk about this.
Because you two would be the first ones back into the office to be actually able to talk.
Yeah, that's right. That's because we didn't work as hard as the other individuals
out
there.
Just saying.
So is that what you're insinuating?
Some of us have to handle equipment.
Oh, got it. Oh, yeah.
Not just leave their bags out. It's okay. It's
right.
okay.
So here's how it started. Basically, me and Jeff, we would run away from all the problems and hide in our office, in the coach's office, and we would shoot out questions and have discussions. And then one day we were like, why don't we just get a camera and film each other and film us? And here we are.
And basically we said, I'm cool. You're cool.
Yes.
Matt's pretty cool.
Yes.
Why don't we just put this whole thing together, get some people to run with us?
Yes.
And here we go. And that's how the podcast started.
Absolutely.
But as we go forward and move in today, we do have our segments and everything that we're doing. The quick blitz of the day was the reason why for the podcast. And I can't say that I've done anything more fun and I guess leading up to this whole thing of getting here and being here with you guys and everybody else who's really put effort into this. So the fact that we're here is really amazing. The fact that we're getting this done and actually doing something that we wanted to do is really cool. So that's something that should be celebrated, but we're not done. This is really just the beginning for us. So well done, fellas. Congratulations. Thanks for being here. And let's get this thing rolling. So to start with our script and everything we're doing, we're going to go into the section of good. Okay. And so what I've done is I've mapped out some things for you guys to kind of wrestle with. All right. We're going to call it pros versus Joes. If you're a pro, okay, if you look at this person or individual and you're like, wow, they got it going on, right? Then they're a pro. If you look at the other individual and you're like, wow, this person just has no clue what's going on and the world itself does not live with this individual. It is their world and they're living in it by themselves.
Okay.
That really is the Joe. So the first question that really jumps into that, what I was thinking as I was going through these things is I was kind of just people watching. I was thinking of individuals who really, either got it or they don't. So real pro versus Joe question to start. Number one, if you're a guy or a girl who wears socks with sandals, are you a pro or are you a Joe?
You're a pro. 100%.
Tell us why.
Whoa. Are we talking like flip-flops or are we talking slides like sandals?
I'm talking flip-flops. I'm talking open-toed.
It does matter.
Doesn't matter.
And there's no discretion on the socks. So you can have sock ankle length or you can go straight to
the socks in general are wrong. You do not with toes.
You can wear socks.
Flip-flops,
it's fine. Either way is fine.
It is not fine.
Pro move, you can wear the socks. All good. Absolutely not a Joe move.
Dude, you were the Sam from Rocket Power, weren't you?
Nope.
Just the total outsider. Shuby, like wearing socks on the sand. On top, socks on sand with your sandal. Now, you're saying with the flip-flop.
Now you're going somewhere else. Okay.
Flip-flops and sock.
Socks on sand is completely different than socks and sandals.
Okay. Socks, sandals, sand. It's okay. You're still on the sandal either way.
No.
No, I think you got to go holistic with it. If you're wearing socks and sandals, you're going to probably own it in the sand.
Thank you. You will own it in the sand.
Sand.
But I thought you were talking about just socks on the sand.
Okay, move on from that because that's not what we were saying.
I think it's a pro move.
Wrong, then.
I think it's a pro move. If you got ugly feet and you still want to wear sandals and slippers, put the socks on. It's all good. I think this happened when people start doing that, like 2012 or 2011. They started doing socks and sandals. Love it.
I'm all for it.
All for it.
I am all for it, Matt.
If you're in slides, yes, it's okay to wear socks.
Okay, and what if they show up with
flip flops with their socks on?
With the socks in between.
You need to go home. You need to change. You just take them off.
Pro move.
Find another shoe, Joe.
First off, okay, all right. Let's just dive into it a little more because we got a little time, right?
I mean, let's think about it. Like,
think about it. You're going down the street.
You bring up Bob and y'all into this, and you tell that man who doesn't even wear pants in the winter that he's wearing socks, or anybody. It's a Santa Cruz thing too.
Okay.
You don't wear socks with your flip flops.
Okay.
He also wears jeans and flip flops.
Man's a beast.
That's pro move right there.
He does wear jeans with flip flops. He does.
Pro. And an Aloha shirt. Pro.
Okay, so what are you doing, Matt? You're a Joe if you wear socks and sandals.
Absolutely, Joe.
All right, got it. Okay. All right. Okay. Put it all together, piece it together. You're in the gym. Okay. You see people working out. They're doing these different things. They're doing crazy exercises. One guy's doing this, another guy's doing that. Some girl over there shooting a TikTok video, whatever it may be. Okay. All right. You have one individual. He's on the squat rack. Okay. Busting out weight, crunching reps, loud grunts. Okay. Then you have that same person type over on the leg press machine, and they're doing the exact same thing. Who is the pro and who is the Joe between these two individuals? We're squatting or are we leg pressing? And there's no contingencies behind it. Oh, I have a bad back, so I have to do leg press. Who's the Joe?
For screaming while they're doing the exercise?
No, just in general. You see the same person, two different people. One person's on squat, one person's on leg press.
It's definitely more manly and alpha to be free squatting with free weight, I think.
Yeah.
So that's a pro move. Now, I will say with the leg press machine, bodybuilders use that and, they build muscle and stuff like that. But Ronnie Coleman is a lot cooler on the squat rack than he is at the leg press machine. 100%.
I agree.
If you put it that way, yes. Why can't they both be pros in this sense?
Because one's got to be a pro and one's got to be a Joe.
Pro to the guy with the bar.
Pro to the freeway, because I would hate doing a freeway.
100%.
A freeway squat sucks.
100%.
Okay. All right. Great. All right. Last one. Audiobooks versus reading books. Where is the pro? And if there is a Joe.
Well, I'm a real Joe.
When it comes to reading?
Reading.
Yeah, your skills are not.
I'm very poor.
Yeah, I know.
I was the kid in Billy Madison he was making fun of.
I think you still read at a third grade level.
That'd be a boost.
I'll be honest, I can't read very well. Like, I can read, okay? But if we're talking about reading a novel, right, it's going to take me a couple minutes to read one page.
Okay.
Like, there's sometimes when I look and I read and have to reread and I don't process it.
You don't retain anything.
I don't retain it.
Okay.
I don't know what they call that nowadays.
Yeah.
Retention.
But I have it. So I would say you're a pro if you could just read it off the page.
Yeah.
And audiobooking.
Pro.
Simply because of that.
Pro to the readers.
Pro to the readers.
Joe to the listeners.
However.
Okay.
But I understand the listener struggle.
The listener struggle is real, and I wrestled with this, and I wrestled asking it because there's a lot of people who make long commutes.
Oiled up.
That's what I was just going to say.
There's a lot of people making long commutes, and you can't read while driving.
They're having a productive car ride.
Exactly.
That's where
so
you
that's
listen
kind
to
of
this
pro.
podcast.
That's pretty pro.
If
you're driving and you are utilizing your time by listening to a book, that's pretty pro. Some people go on jogs and walk and they listen to books. That's pretty pro.
I agree.
But still going to give the pro to the guy who reads.
Yeah.
I do think there's, number one, there's more time invested in that actual book. You got to take the time out of the day, sit down 10 minutes, 15 minutes and read those books. The audiobook is kind of like on the go type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Both technically could be pros and both have pros.
Yes.
But you're more of a pro if you're sitting
But you have to pick one. You made that clear.
You got to
You got to pick
has to
one.
be picked.
The book reader is the pro.
That is the game.
Yes.
100%.
One has to be pro. Book reader, scholar. You're better than me.
Got it. All right, good. We'll come back to that too as we go through and we see more things with pros and Joes. But the big thing is when it comes down to a pro versus Joe, I just revert back to that show that we used to watch back in the day when the pro athletes were going against the Joes.
Yes.
and the other thing too is when you had, remember Brian Scalabrine
Yes.
got called out by like all these people on Twitter and all that. And then he literally just went through and beat every single individual in the city of Boston.
Speaking of which, if you were in that show now, how do you think you would do?
Oh man, I think I'd actually do really well. I think I'm in better
They
shape
would
now
actually-
than when I played.
If you consider the times, that would be like, okay, you have to have an open field tackle against Adrian Peterson.
Okay, so we're talking.
But even pros don't make that happen.
Exactly, that's true. That's
You know
true.
what I mean?
But those were the pros they used.
So you're talking.
It was like
me
defend Terrell Owens.
versus, me versus Adrian Peterson in like an Oklahoma drill.
I wouldn't say Oklahoma. There's another factor.
Sure,
Like
sure.
the rollover goal line tackle, just that play.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, I'm ankle biting. 100%.
Just
I'm
have to.
diving. I'm
Have
diving.
to.
I'm going straight to the whatever the shins,
Have to.
and I'm holding on. However,
Absolutely.
then it was like, are you gonna guard To? Like you got
That's
to
what I'm
guard To
saying.
one on
Like,
one.
you got to stop him on a jump ball.
I think if they moved it
What?
to like challenge type stuff, like you got to like jump over this and climb
Oh, yeah.
this and all that,
Yeah.
I think I'd be fine versus pros.
Yeah.
But now you're putting me in that realm that I haven't been in 13 years,
13.
Yeah.
13 long time. Then I don't know if I could do it. Like, do I really want to tackle
Adrian
Christian
Peterson.
McCaffrey? Like, no.
Well, that's
no.
he's still playing, so you can't use him. You got to
I
use
can't.
someone who
Exactly.
retired.
You're right. You're right.
Is that how that show went? Where
Yeah,
they
it was
retired pros?
You
Oh.
can't use an
yeah.
athlete that's
Oh.
already
They had like
playing.
Michael Irvin on.
Oh, okay.
They had like all these guys.
It was like
And then they had to go.
Barry Sanders. It was like touch him
Oh.
with two hands, not just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd get that. Touch him with two hands.
I don't think I could touch Barry with two hands. Not now.
Okay, how old was Barry?
At that time,
Yeah.
that would be like the Adrian Peterson now, or
Yeah.
Frank Gore.
Mm.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Mm.
True.
Could
At
you
that
two
time.
hand touch Adrian Peterson right now?
Yeah,
I think I could.
Yeah.
I think I could.
I don't think that was a good one. You got to find someone more shiftier, like Darren Sproles.
Oh no, I don't think anybody can touch that guy.
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yeah.
think of that little box.
Yeah.
I think I think
Wow.
of there's
Reggie Bush,
Ooh,
Like,
right.
who's
Ooh,
still in
that's,
shape,
That's like my time.
throw
Yeah.
that one
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm getting Reggie.
Is he still in shape?
Probably. You seen the guy on? He's on TV all
It's
the time.
always on.
It's always on.
Well,
As long
you
as the
gotta look at
Kardashians are
Oh.
relevant, he's relevant.
yeah.
A lot of the skill guys, skill NFL players, when they're done,
Yeah.
they don't work out anymore. They get big.
Did you see Joe Thomas?
Look at him. He like lost 80 pounds. He's
guy,
a swimmer.
The guy is
I
an
feel like
animal.
you're coming for me.
That guy's an animal.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Moving on,
Absolutely.
fellas. All right, let's get into the segment.
New York just
More-
called. She said speed it up.
Oh, we got to speed it up. All right, here we go.
All from New York.
Let's get into our segment. Let's learn more about our hosts. So today, we're learning about Elijah Falafamui.
That is
Falau.
not the host.
So our co-host, man.
He said
our
co-host, I think.
Our co-host. We're learning our co-hosts here. We want the people to know who you are, and we're not going to go crazy deep, but we're going to get in there.
Mhm.
However much you want to divulge and how much you don't. But tell us a little bit about you, Elijah. Background, grew up, what you do for fun, all
Yeah.
those good things.
Yeah. So I became really good friends with Matt and Jeff just because we happen to coach at the same high school and we coach on the same varsity team. So I'm the O-line coach. Can't really disclose where we work at. But we created this bond together. This is my, third year as a varsity O-line coach. And from day one, these two were just like that. So that's kind of where our friendship began.
Is that because we act young and we act like we're your age, or is that just because
So a little
We're
bit of
just really
backstory.
nice.
Elijah's been on staff longer than I have.
that's true?
Just saying.
I'm like 10 years younger than these guys, and I can be a little more mature than them.
As the episodes go on, you will see the age gap.
You will,
Yeah.
because they make references that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
Pros versus Joes.
well, that was a little your time. Reggie Bush winning the Heisman. You guys were like in high school. I think I was like 4.
Yeah, that could be true. That's probably true.
I swear he's on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's where I saw him.
So they took me in like I was one of them, and we kind of are at that same maturity level, and that's just what we do. Yeah, 100%.
All right.
So shout out to our listeners who are also the same maturity level.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we go with that. I mean, we're just guys talking shop and talking about things that we want to do, and talk about. That's fun, because listening to us is relatively fun, and I think people would agree with that. Maybe like 47%, but that's still a good percentage. All right, Elijah. Here's a fun question for you: if you can switch places with a fictional character for a day, who would that be and why?
Tony Soprano, like no doubt about it. I want to be the boss. I want to drive around in the Yukon. I want to call the shots, eat whatever I want, do whatever I want, spend money. I mean, the dude lost how many millions gambling, but he had a lot of fun.
He did.
That's Tony Soprano, 100%. Oh,
Tony?
shoot. I'm not even supposed to talk about gambling, but
No,
I love Tony Soprano.
Tony Soprano is,
Yes.
I mean, there was like 18 seasons or whatever.
Yes.
And he kept it going.
He kept it 100% Tony. For one day, just for one day, I couldn't deal with it anymore.
Did you see that one episode where the girl's boyfriend came to and sat at the table and he tried to pay and like go big shot?
Dude, I talk about that with my dad all the time.
Yes.
Backstory, if you haven't seen Sopranos, there's an episode where
Yes.
Tony's daughter's boyfriend tries or pays for the meal. And he almost like rips his head off. Like he's so mad.
Literally.
And I asked my dad, who's right? And he said, they're both right. But if you're a man, you pay for the meal.
No doubt.
Like you're the dad, that's your daughter, that you pay for the meal.
Big time.
That's something I'll just always remember.
Great
Love
scene.
that. Love
Great
that scene.
If you haven't seen that scene, you need to watch
What
that
would
scene.
you do if you have daughters?
Yeah, I do.
Your daughter's boyfriend pays for your meal.
Yeah, I mean,
Boyfriend.
he's getting a refund. I'm going to talk to whoever needs to get talked to get that refunded to wherever he's paying from.
Absolutely.
And then I'm throwing my Amex off their face and letting them know to never do that again. That's just
It's a pride thing.
That's just kind of where it comes from.
Yes.
Got to do it.
Got to do it.
I think my wife would even be, I think she would be actually more disappointed if I did not do that.
Oh my God. Your
Yeah.
wife would look at you like, seriously?
Yeah.
You're going to take his money?
Yeah. Yeah.
No way.
What a great scene.
What if the roles are reversed?
What do you mean roles are reversed?
What if it's your son? And his
Then he's a
girlfriend,
scrub.
and
if
his
your
girlfriend
son's
pays for
girlfriend-
your whole
That's
family's
way
dinner.
worse.
Yeah.
That is way
Well,
worse.
sense. She's just giving
The son's girlfriend pays for everyone at dinner?
everyone's meal.
Absolutely not.
Very grateful.
Absolutely not.
No
Giving her
chance.
thanks.
No chance.
No chance.
Not happening.
Zero chance.
Circumstances.
I mean, we might look at her and be like, wow, that's
That's
nice.
really
of you.
nice.
Really
That's
nice.
very
You
nice
are
of
a
you.
sweet, sweet human.
what if they gave you a trip to Hawaii?
We're not talking trips.
We're
We're,
not-
talking
we're talking
dinner.
about paying the
This is-
tab.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They gave you a trip to Hawaii. You reimburse them, or like show your gratitude for paying for a dinner.
No.
No,
No.
no.
happening.
We're paying for dinners.
If I have a son and my son's girlfriend pays for dinner or tries to,
Yeah.
I will very politely say thank you,
Thank you.
but please do not ever do that again.
Keep
So
it
you have to go
moving.
behind their backs.
Keep it moving.
Go to the bathroom.
That's what he did. And
Yes.
Tony Soprano almost whacked him
Almost.
on the spot.
He was
Off?
close.
Like
Almost.
off.
No, whack.
No, Matt. No. All right, Elijah. All right, Elijah. Here's a good
Yes.
one. Being a young man coming up, okay, graduating, going to school, doing all that stuff. What's been one of the biggest challenges for you working, going to school, coaching, and doing all that? How is it your time management? You have a girlfriend. What is it? What are the biggest challenges that go into you being able to kind of like live your life, but also do your responsibilities at the same time?
Oh, well, one is keeping track of your schedule, and you should have it months or weeks out in advance. I'm very fortunate that my girlfriend's very supportive of my lifestyle, and I'm working every day. But whenever you have time off, take advantage of it, because we're 6-7 days a week working with the kids. And, we only have a few weeks off in the summer for summer ball, and we're already booking flights.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go to Nashville.
Yeah.
We might go to Vegas, but take advantage of your free time. And I think another struggle of mine is I'm the young one of the group, and I always compare myself to the people older than me. Like, you guys are established, you have kids, you have a house of your own. I still live at home, kind of thing. So I would say run your own race type of thing.
What do they say comparison is?
What you talking about?
Well, you live on your own.
You have a dog.
got
You have a dog.
dog.
You live with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, and I'm still young and trying to make it like that. So I see you guys doing it, and you've already
Yeah.
done it.
What,
I'm just trying to run my
what do
own
they
race.
say? Comparison's the thief of joy.
Give it 10 years.
That's true.
Comparison's the thief of joy.
That is true, and I have to remind myself of that all the time.
Got to, man. All right.
Absolutely.
Last cue before we move on. All right. When you're out doing your thing, you're with the fellas, you're with us, a banger song comes on.
Yes.
Banger song.
Yes.
You know, what is the go-to dance move that you're dropping to bring some heat and maybe even a little excitement to wherever you're at? What are we doing here?
Oof. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I can answer that without being non-PG
Well, we're not PG. We're PG-13.
or PG-13.
We're something.
Cut
You know
it to
what's-
extra.
Well, we ain't
After-
you know what-
PG.
you know what-
This isn't
This is
Bluey
going
and
to the after
frickin'
dark.
Blue's
We can
Clues.
cut this for this.
For the sake of the podcast,
I
Yeah.
can't wait for this to be PG.
the good old fist bump. And
Fist
that's
bump.
all you need to do.
The Jersey Shore's still around.
That's it.
That,
GTL.
that is real. Now
Yes.
they got all this stuff. Like, they're doing all this. The fist bump's great.
That's all you need to
You
do.
can't go wrong
You
with
just
that.
do a little rocker step. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Side to side. Get your little fist bump in. You don't need to do anything special.
Yeah.
Nobody's Chris Brown.
Nobody. There's only one.
There's only one. Nice little fist bump. Maybe sway side to side. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
100%.
I love that. Yeah. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Why do anything else?
No.
There's going to be a bunch of other idiots out there doing some wild stuff.
Yeah.
Let them be idiots.
Let them be idiots. Let them hip thrust.
That's, yeah.
Don't
you.
need to do that.
Yeah. You hip thrust. You
I'm
drop
the
it to
man.
the, yeah. You drop
I'm
it.
the man. I start
You
sweating.
hip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I get after it.
Make sure they don't play Tonto. Jump on it. Jump on
Don't
it.
even get started. I'll
Don't.
throw people across the place.
I've seen you do
just
it.
like in
I've seen you do
Fresh
it.
Prince.
Well, that kind of fits you.
Body rolls for days.
Well,
Body rolls.
no, those aren't fun. Body rolls? Are you talking about like the thing where they roll 100 yards?
No.
Oh,
Dance
okay.
move, Jeff.
Slippy, Slappy, Swanson, Samsonite.
Not even.
I was way off. All right.
Wrap it up, New York.
All right. All right. Game time. All right.
Only in a
I got
game?
5 different things for you guys. 5 different things. We're going to the start, bench, cut. Okay. Start, obviously, that's your starter. That's who you're going to. The other one you're benching, you're keeping on your bench for later. And then cutting one altogether. That's that thing or person is not coming back. They are no longer on your team. Start and bench are on your team. Cut is gone. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay, first one. All right, and we're talking kings of the jungle here. We went into animal kingdom type landish areas. Bears, lions, tigers. You got to start one, you got to bench one, and you got to cut one. We're starting with you, Elijah.
Okay. Oh, this is tough, but I think I'm cutting the lion right away. I'm going to cut the lion.
Lion's not sheep.
Lion's not cheap.
Ooh. I'm going to start the bear, and I'm going to bench the tiger. I think the bear, oh, man. Oh, this is tough. I'm going to stick with my answer. We're going bears. Those things are ferocious. Have you seen them bear crawl? Those guys are unbelievable.
That's where the bear crawl originated from.
How do they do it? I don't know.
I don't know either. And they're fast.
And they're very fast, and they can climb up trees. Can tigers climb up trees?
I think they
They're
sleep
not
in
as
trees.
agile.
They're not. Bears can literally climb up trees.
Devil's
ask
advocate
yourself.
here. What are you talking about?
Ask yourself.
Okay, I'm asking
Who wins in a
myself.
fight? Tiger or bear?
Well, then what's your answer, Matt?
I think the tiger's too quick.
So who are you starting?
It's got to start the tiger.
All right.
Okay. That's okay.
But my bear's on my bench.
Okay.
Have to be.
But I was going to go lion as my starter instead. I think
the
it's a
lion-
good battle.
I think the lion is the smallest of the three.
I think it is.
Right?
It's 100% true. Yes.
Okay.
Lions are small.
Lions are smaller than tigers.
Mhm.
Not even close.
Not close.
And then bear, you're agile.
Did you get this question from lions, tigers, and bears? Oh my.
No.
They can stand on hind legs.
They can.
Bears.
They can.
That's a big advantage.
true.
They can also crawl
Also
like
gives
tigers.
more body space
Yes.
for the thing to get
Mhm.
attacked on.
Yes. I'm starting the bear.
Okay. Maddie,
Benching the bear.
Benching the bear, starting the tiger. So
Starting
you
the
guys
tiger.
both cut the lion.
Yeah,
Have
The
to.
king of the jungle has been cut.
Got to come.
he doesn't even do the hunting.
No, he doesn't. The
female-
female tiger does. Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
say
the female lion. Yeah.
the lion passes the eye test, but when it's time to get down and gritty,
Yeah.
the
I think
lion's
you're right.
not there.
I think you're
And
right.
the lion's nothing without the pack. So you need like 10 of them.
The pride.
Tiger's one-man
Pride.
army.
Pride.
Tiger,
Pride.
one-man army. Bear, one-man army.
I don't know if that's true.
I think it's true.
I don't think.
And that's really all that matters in this point. All right. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Here we go. Next one. Pancakes, waffles, French toast.
So easy.
I think it's
So
easy too, but I think there's a
Easy.
lot of ways you can answer this.
You cut French toast.
Whoa.
You
Whoa.
bench pancakes. French toast is not even the conversation. I'm sorry.
Whoa. Is this universal between the three of us?
Depends on the French toast.
No, it doesn't.
No. There's no depends.
This is
There's
10 out
only
of 10 on
one
three of
French toast that actually that's amazing. I'd give it all up for that one. Bob Vignol's French toast.
Okay,
That's
Matt. We're not talking about Bob. Bob Vignol does not
Well,
have a
you
French toastery to just send to the
right.
world.
Try it.
I think
I've
French
been telling
toast.
you for years to do it.
French
But
toast is the most overrated player in the game.
fluffy.
Overrated player in the breakfast
It's out.
game.
Okay.
It's out.
It's out.
Okay.
It's out. Pancakes
Yeah.
are overrated as well,
Mm-hmm.
but waffles are there.
Waffles.
Waffles they're a little more firm,
Yep.
crispy.
Yep.
Okay. You can eat them every day. Pancakes is like a Saturday morning type thing.
Feels that way for sure.
You know what I mean? You don't eat pancakes every day. You have a waffle maker, eat a waffle every day.
Yeah.
If you have Eggos in the freezer,
There you go. Why
Waffles.
there's no Eggo pancakes? Oh, maybe there is, but
There might be.
waffles. Number one.
Okay. All right.
we're all
100%.
Bob
Are you
Vignol's.
are you on that too?
Bob
Oh, so
Vignol's
you're going.
starter.
Okay. So you're going. Okay.
What
so
are you doing?
So you're specifying. and
Well,
going
you
Bob
said I
Vignol.
can't count it. You're making the rules. I get it.
Yeah,
So
Bob.
I
I mean,
can't.
I love
So then
Bob.
it's out.
Don't get me
It's
wrong.
out.
Shout out
It's out.
Bob. I love you.
The only reason
But-
I'd even just to switch it up for any sake is just because you can have more flavor with French toast and just get rid of the pancakes. But you can mix things with pancakes too. So
Oh yeah, chocolate
it
chips.
doesn't matter at the end of the
banana.
day. The starter's the starter.
Yeah,
Waffles win.
Waffles the starter.
Waffles is started
It's
for both of you.
interchangeable on the back.
Waffles are so good that they put ice cream in them.
That is true.
Waffle cone.
A la mode.
See?
Yes.
Number one.
A la mode. Maddie.
I was laughing at it. I didn't even think about that one. The waffle, get away from me.
I'm telling you.
So who are you cutting?
It doesn't matter. You can pick.
Fine.
We've already said this 4 times.
All right.
It's
Here we go.
interchangeable.
All right. Here we go. 3 quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Start, bench, cut.
Please,
Ready?
it's terrible ones. I
I'm
want
not giving you
3
terrible ones. I'm giving you some good ones. Purdy, Hurts, Trevor Lawrence.
Why did he hurt Trevor Lawrence?
No, he didn't hurt Trevor Lawrence. He's always hurt.
That was the
anyway.
moment, New York. Press the button. Press the button. She missed her.
Our
moment.
boy
It's okay.
Brock,
Everyone makes mistakes.
Jalen, Tush
Mm-hmm.
Push,
Mm-hmm.
and Trevor
The hair.
Lawrence. The hair. Yeah.
I'm cutting T-Law.
Tough.
I think he's a great kid.
Tough.
He's a God-fearing kid.
I'm sorry. Can we ask some more questions before we make these decisions?
Um,
You can't just do that right away. You can't throw Brock Purdy onto just another team.
No, he said he cut Trevor Lawrence.
That's what but I'm saying.
T-Law's a great kid.
You-
Love him. Love what you're doing. I think you're a phenomenal football player. But I am biased towards Brock. And Jalen's pretty good, I will say. He may be a tad overrated,
Okay.
but T-Law, this is tough. I've liked you. I've loved you since Clemson.
Sure.
I got to cut you. Then I'm going to rock with my boy Brock. 100%.
Starter.
100%. I'm rolling
Okay.
with Brock.
All right. And Jalen's coming off your bench.
And Jalen's coming off my bench.
Maddie.
I love all 3 of them. Loved them all.
What am
Maddie.
I? What team am I? What do I have? What's my team?
Your team is these 3 quarterbacks.
Oh.
You're starting to. You're
Like,
literally.
what do I have
starting-
around me?
Well,
I need to know what kind of style quarterback I need to have for my system.
No, this is who you got.
Oh, then Trevor Lawrence is over. Is easily starting
100%.
100%.
I agree.
Goodbye, Brock
I agree.
Purdy.
I
Goodbye,
agree.
Brock Purdy's
Whoa.
getting cut, and Jalen Hurts is on the bench.
I 100% agree with this.
This might be a bad take, but I'm going to stick with my take.
Throw it.
100%.
Throw the flag.
I'm not going to throw the flag
Throw
because I'm
the
probably in the wrong. But I said what I said.
I 100% agree with Matt.
I'm just saying, you put Brock Purdy over on the Jaguars. What do you think he's going to do? Check down? There's not a check down. He's on the ground.
He did pretty good at Iowa State.
Again, the team was legit. Trust me, I was a GA and had to scout the guy and watch
true.
23 of
That's
his
true.
5 college games.
That is true.
23 of
He
his 5.
had dogs around
That
him.
is true.
Dude, he had the guy for the
He had
Jets.
2 tight ends that went to the NFL and 3 wide receivers. And then I don't know who his running back was. Oh, maybe somebody with the name of Brees Hall.
Yeah, that guy.
So you think T-Law is better than Hurts?
Yes.
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 Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Bring it up later.
We'll have to bring this
I'll
up.
bring that up later.
Bring it up later.
We're gonna have to bring this up
But
later.
I love
we'll
you, Brock.
We'll get onto that.
I'm rolling with you.
But I do agree with Matt. I would take Trevor Lawrence over all
I'm gonna get
the other
flamed for my opinion.
two. No, you're
You're not
All
going
right.
to find. You're a Niner fan. Faithful.
Here we go.
I'm a realist.
Okay, here we go. Controversial.
Whoa.
This is your guys' order, and you guys need to pick this. Actually, we'll just go top 5 of all time. Your personal opinions. No particular order unless you want to order them for us and the viewers. Top 5 football movies of all time.
Ugh.
Top 5 football movies of all time.
Remember the Titans.
Has to be.
Okay?
I agree.
Any given Sunday.
Gotta
Okay.
be. Rudy.
No. Get out.
Come on.
Get out.
Rudy is not there.
No.
Rudy's a lie. If you say that, you might as well put the blind side up there, but no.
Love Blindside.
Get out.
Love that movie.
We're hitting the generational gap right here.
Yes. I love
This is where
Blindside.
problems occur. Have you ever seen Little Giants?
Like once. Maybe
Once?
twice.
Give it to me, Spike.
We have, you need to watch this before the rest of these episodes start happening. You need to watch this.
Oh, man.
That's literally what began this friendship.
You're Coach O'Shea.
I don't understand any of the references.
You're Coach O'Shea?
We're not going to get into this.
We're not going to get into it. I need 5 from somebody.
I'm gonna go with Matt because whatever he says is true. Okay.
On this
My
podcast,
Have you seen the
or in life?
replacements?
Negative.
Well, you got to
I
throw
don't-
Friday
never
Night
seen
Lights
it.
in there then.
Friday Night Lights for
Friday
sure.
Night
The
Lights, okay.
replacements, funny movie.
Funny.
Is
Funny.
Friday Night Lights better than the Blindside?
Allegedly.
Yes.
Oh,
Ab-
way,
absolutely.
way better.
It's not a question.
It's
We're
not
at
even-
4, correct? New York, are we at 4? You have no idea.
Friday Night Lights. Any given Sunday.
Yep.
Are we throwing Little Giants in there?
I can't.
I mean, we
Longest
haven't even talked about the
Ooh,
program.
Longest yard has to be in there.
We haven't even talked about the program. Defense, seat at the table. Latimer. We're talking the program.
We're talking program. We're talking program.
We're talking program.
You're gonna
We're
be-
talking Friday Night Lights.
Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans. Remember the Titans.
That's probably number 1.
Number 1 of all
That's
time.
number 1. Has to be.
That's 4.
Little Giants.
Little Giants.
It's 5.
Cherry Hill.
You guys can't
Gridiron
count.
Gang.
Get out. Might as well do with the Tooth Fairy. What is the other one? All right, we're good. Next one. New York's been
There's no more.
The
on
Game
this.
Plan.
We named 5.
The game plan.
That's a great one.
We're just naming, but still top 5. I wish we could just put it on the TV, like right behind us. Boom.
We'll get
1,
there.
2.
We'll get
Type
there.
it out like it's what's it called?
We'll get there.
What's the game show? Family Feud.
Family Feud.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Give
Yes.
me remember the Titans.
All right, so that's what we're sticking to, huh? Top 5
Little
movies of all
Giants
time.
has to be out though.
I don't think Little Giants is necessarily in due to the fact that it was like in 1992.
And you guys were alive.
And we were.
So it's
I
got to be
think-
more. Updated.
Not me.
It's got to be a little more updated. No,
Air Bud 2.
Air
That was a
Bud.
good one.
That was basketball.
First off, Air Bud 2 was football.
Oh, was it?
Air Bud 1 was basketball.
I didn't even see
3
Air Bud
was
2.
soccer.
Never seen
3
it.
was baseball. 4 was soccer.
If you're doing anything after Air Bud
We
1,
love-
what they did on the free throw line for that dog was just, I mean, and saving him from Bozo the Clown, it's literally insane. The fact of the matter that dog ripped the newspaper out from Bozo the Clown's hand and went to his original, or his owners, insane. How can you even remake that? I'm mad at the directors. Would never do that. Anyway, all right. All right, we'll move on. We'll go with our top 5, and we'll keep Little Giants in there. We can always come back. We got that time. So,
We have time
all
to
right.
think about one. Right
We have
now.
time.
All right. This kind of comes back to our pros versus Joes segment. I was going to use it there, but this is our nourishment section. Our gassers are for nourishment, which is a controversial topic because some coaches these days really don't like to condition. They want all their kids to be ready for game day, and they think that, all these different things are bad and they shouldn't run and, we should take out gassers because they're bad. They're bad, but they're really nourishing. And I'm going to talk about this. Lifting gloves. Lifting gloves.
That's our gasser of the day.
That's our gasser of the day. It kind of just takes you back. You're going to the gym. You're in whatever gym. You're at 24. You're at Planet Fitness.
School rec.
School rec. You're at the, SRSC. You're doing your thing, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like the school recreation school place. I don't know. That's what they called it at my college. The SRSC. Anyway, and you see people coming in with lifting gloves.
Yes.
Granted, I'm sure there's benefits to it and, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But are they nourishing or are they debilitating?
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a fan. However, Ronnie Coleman used lifting gloves, and it's in all of his bodybuilding videos. He's quite literally like push pressing 500 pounds.
He's an anomaly.
With lifting gloves. So to all you lifting glove wearers out there, that's your one guy. And that's it.
Ray Lewis.
Oh,
Ray Lewis used to wear wide receiver gloves.
that's kind of cool though.
But that's not a lifting
That's not.
glove.
That's kind of cool.
What's the difference?
That's a football glove.
No,
But you're
because
using it to lift.
because like
Yeah, you're talking
lifting gloves,
fingers.
you could see the fingertips,
Yes,
right? That's
yes.
pretty Joe.
It's 100% Joe.
Wearing receiver gloves that cover your fingers, that's pretty cool.
What if he cut the tips off?
Then you know what?
That is
You're gonna
not.
judge
That is
Ray Lewis?
not
That is
it.
not
You're
it.
gonna
That is
judge.
not
You're
it.
gonna judge Ray Lewis. Kill the guy.
I would just say, whoa.
So no, we're not going to judge him. But
Supposedly
if he did,
That's
wear
why
a
he wears
glove.
the fingertips all the way over.
That's insane.
No fingerprints to be left.
Wow.
Supposedly.
Wow. Wowzers.
I was gonna throw my flag right there.
There should be multiple flags thrown for that
If
one.
Ray Lewis comments on this podcast, we've made it.
That's true.
Yeah, but he also might want to kill you. Literally.
He's got to find our undisclosed location.
Or your location.
No one geotagged this.
So back to lifting gloves.
Yes.
Back to the lifting gloves. The real problem with the lifting gloves is
Do you hate it when the girls wear them?
I hate it when
Or is it only
when
just-
anybody wears them.
But the girls save it so they can save their
Yeah,
hands
we're
and they don't
equal
get
opportunists.
calluses
We're
going.
equal here.
We're equal here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
know.
they have them so they don't get callus on their hands.
Guys
And
have them
don't-
so they don't
guys
get
have-
calluses on
exactly.
their hands.
Throw some chalk on your hands and let's lift some weight. Throw weight.
Can we
Attack
put this
weight.
after dark segment like right now? Can we just cut to an after dark segment?
Throw chalk on.
Because Jesus Christ, man, could you imagine a girl with rough ass hands?
I'm just saying. We're talking.
We were just talking
We're
what?
talking
That's
li-
rough.
we're
I'm gonna say,
talking
girl, I'm
lifting.
buying you these for Christmas. Here you go. Take care of the mittens.
We're not talking about. We're talking about lifting.
What happens to your hands when you use the weights? What do you call what's on your hands?
They're calluses.
Yes. So if
I
you-
have calluses because
yes.
I don't.
So
wear
if you're
lifting
dating
gloves.
a girl
Yeah,
that has calluses, are you catching on?
Kind of hot.
I'm catching. No, I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
she gets it in
We're moving on.
in and out of the gym when she's busting those out. You know what I'm saying?
Throw some chalk on it.
Throw
some chalk on it.
chalk on it.
Throw some chalk on it. You'll be all right.
You'll be just fine. Power lifters,
Just
Olympic lifters.
Just move on. Move on.
Well, yeah, because you're
That's a
killing.
new slogan
You're killing
right
our
now. Throw
segments.
some
Throw
chalk
some
on
chalk.
it.
Throw some chalk
Throw
on it.
some
You're
chalk.
killing our
You
segments.
just gave us the new slogan. Throw some chalk on that.
You just keep killing our segments.
New York keeps sending messages that says "Hurry up."
Well, that's what we knew. We knew what we were getting into. Local shout outs. Big shout out to all of the teams that played championship games weekend. I know the St. Greg's Maroon team won their championship on Friday night. Shout out to those coaches over there. Al Mirando, Ray Baldonado, and one other individual who was sitting on the sidelines that game. Big shout out to them. Gio Miranda went off with 7 points and 10 rebounds. So that was really good to see on Friday night. And shout out to all those next level teams on Sunday who won championships or won third and fourth place of this last weekend. We know that's super special and impressive for all of them. A grind of a season. And all those kids, I'm sure, really enjoyed all their time, doing that and putting time into that. So shout out to all our champions out there. For the rest of you that weren't champions, we'll just keep working. Throw some chalk on it.
More days.
Throw some chalk on it, and we'll be all right.
Throw some chalk on it. You'll be all right.
All right. And that concludes
Now there's dirt on it.
today's podcast. Really, really excited to get that one in and everything that came with it. Thank you, fellas, for answering and hanging out. We'll be back here next week, recapping, hanging out, and doing the same stuff. Right on.